What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ Prospect Profiles. We've been focusing on the 2012 entry draft lately, as we should be. It's only 2-3 months away. Today we're going to take a step further and focus on one of the top prospects of the 2013 NHL Entry Draft, Seth Jones, son of Popeye Jones, former NBA power forward. He's one of my dad's favorite players. They didn't call him Popeye for nothing. He was one of the strongest men in the NBA at his time. And his son Seth is the same way. Popeye was 6'8", his son's 6'3". At still only 17, 18 years old. Only 17, and they got him listed at 190 here. I think he'll continue to fill out his frame a little bit more. The bloodlines are there with the size, obviously. With the size comes filling out his frame and maturity. Playing for the development team this year. Has 12 points in 20 games. Hockey DB is useless on the development team. Those are the most up-to-date stats I could get. So bear with me. Native of Dallas, played for the Dallas Junior Stars program, came up through that system, and he's just a two-way defenseman with a mean streak and a plethora of offensive ability. He's going to go in the top 2 picks next year in the 2013 draft. Him and Nathan McKinnon, who was from the same town as Sidney Crosby, and we've had that shoved down our throats since he went up to the Q a few years ago. But I think if I'm the Columbus Blue Jackets or Edmonton or Montreal, I continue to suck so I can get this kid. I'm looking at where it fit and where wouldn't he fit. Jesus, I think he could make any NHL. He's not even 18 yet, so let's not put all the burden on him. But I think in a year he could make any NHL team out of camp. I'm looking at his size and his offensive abilities. He would have made the World Junior team this year had he not gotten hurt in the pre-tournament game against Russia, I believe. It was the same game. Connie got cheap-shotted. But I think had he made the World Juniors, I think the rest of the world would be. I think it would be him and everyone else in the 2013 draft. We've heard a lot about him, and I think that comes with the territory. Being from a non-traditional hockey market like Dallas, having a father play to the NBA who's an assistant coach for, I think he's with New Jersey and Avery Johnson now. Don't quote me on that, though. I think he is. I'm not totally sure. But, I look at this kid's ability, and I'm going to myself, who wants to tank next year? Get him. Offensive defensemen with size like this don't come around. They compared him to Eric Johnson, which isn't a great comparison because Eric Johnson's okay. He's not great. I want to say Shea Weber. I've seen his shot. I don't think it's... No one shoots a puck as hard as Shea Weber, though. But he's got the size and the toughness. That's what you need. He hasn't decided whether or not he's going to college or the Western Hockey League. I think the Everett Silvertips have his rights. And I think it'd be a good fit up there. Put him next to Ryan. I don't know if Mario will be on the NHL teams next year, whoever drafts him, because he's going to be a top pick himself. But... those two, if on the off chance Murray goes back to Everett, him and Ryan Murray as a defense pair, can you imagine that duo on the power play together in Everett? Whew, absolute, just ripping it. And I think he can move the puck. He's not he's not a slow guy. He's got good quick feet, good size, good shot. Can play the physical game. Can play the game whatever tempo the game is, and he's got a bright future ahead of him. I really am looking forward to seeing what he can do. I just hope he doesn't land in the Northeast Division because I don't want to play in the Bruins every night. I think he's the one guy that could get under Milan Lucic's skin on a consistent basis due to his size, strength, and just abilities. He can shut you down, he can move the puck, quarterback a power play, and do a number of different things. Plus, I think it'll open so many doors from being a high pick for kids in non-traditional hockey markets like Dallas. I think Chris Brown went pretty high 2 years ago. Kid from Michigan to the Phoenix Coyotes in the second round. You're going to have a top 2 pick in the draft from Dallas, Texas. Think about how much the game has grown since the Stars went there. I mean, I know Seth Jones started skating when his father was playing for the Denver Nuggets. Joe Sakic got them into it when Sakic was an Avalanche and his father was a Denver Nugget back in the late 90s. But, from Dallas, Texas, you're going to have a kid in the top and a lottery pick in the draft, and that's amazing. I think that'll give hope to kids playing hockey in Texas saying, wow, if this kid can make it, why can't I make it? I think that's a great thing. I really think it'll give hope to kids in ranks and street hockey ranks across, Texas, California, Florida, places like that, you can make the NHL no matter where you're from if you put the effort into it, and I think he's definitely going to be there sooner rather than later. That's all I got for this episode of the Power Play with CJ Prospect Profiles on Seth Jones of the United States National Team Development Program and projected top pick in the 2013 NHL Entry Draft. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the season. Later, guys.